Are you wondering if now is a good time to buy or sell in the real estate market? It's a question on many people's mind, and in this video, I will answer the million-dollar question. Is the bottom of the market behind us? Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dilyar Murad and I'm a real estate broker here in the Greater Toronto area. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the current state of the market, as well as the market trends, the statistics for the month of March, and what it means for you as a buyer and or a seller. Let's get started. First, let's start with the big picture. Bank of Canada announced its first interest rate hike in March of 2022. Since then, we've had 8 consecutive rate hikes, taking the overnight rate from 0.25% to 4.5%. And of course, the real estate market didn't take it too well. Between March and July of 2022, we've experienced a steep decline in both prices as well as the activity here in the GTA. In the second half of 2022, home prices became stagnant while the activity levels continued to remain low. That trend has actually continued into 2023. With that being said, we've seen some changes in the last few weeks, which we will dive into now. For the month of March, the average home price in the GTA was $1,108,606. This is on par with the average home price from the previous month of February, but it's down 14.6% from the same time last year. There were a total of 6,896 homes sold in the month of March, which is actually down 36.5% from the same time last year. Now, if you've been closely following the market, this is not a surprise because last year this time was the absolute peak of the market in terms of average prices as well as the sales activity. However, if you look at it from a month-over-month perspective, the number of homes sold have actually gone up drastically in the month of March, which is indicating that we're officially in a spring market. Now here I'm going to take a deep dive into the fun stuff. Now here I have the average price of detached homes in the GTA for the month of March, as well as the month-over-month changes. So what I have here is everything from Durham to Halton, Peel, Toronto, York. And if you notice, the freehold segment in the 905s saw the biggest gain. I'm talking about places like Milton, Bramptons, Oshawas, Whitby, Scugog, or even places like Markham saw as much as 10% increase over a span of 3 to 4 weeks. Durham region, where I predominantly do business in, also saw a massive jump in prices. For example, if you look at the detached homes in Oshawa, it has gone up actually an average of $70,000 from the month of February. Let me repeat that. The average detached home in Oshawa has gone from $843,000 to $915,000 over the span of one single month. But that's not even the crazy part. If you look at places like Pickering or Whitby, average home prices or average detached prices have gone up an average of $100,000 from the previous month. 70% of the homes listed between $700,000 to $900,000 are selling over the asking price. Let me repeat that. 70% of the homes in the Durham region listed between $700,000 to $900,000 are selling over the asking price, with a median days in the market being 6 days. And not only that, a lot of these homes are actually selling without any conditions on offer nights, and it's not unusual to see 10, 15, 20 plus offers for these types of homes on the offer nights. Speaking from personal experience, in the last 3 weeks, I helped 4 of my buyers secure homes here in the Durham region, and 3 of them were in multiple offers. One of the biggest reasons for this is the lack of inventory. Yes, there were more new listings on the market, but there were way more buyers in the market as well. So on a first look, the bottom of the market seems to be behind us. The average prices are on the rise again and inventory is dropping. But 1 month of data isn't enough to predict an entire year, but it could be the start of something. So here's my advice if you're a buyer or a seller. For buyers, remember, no one has a crystal ball when it comes to the market. Yes, there are a lot more options available now than there were a year ago, but it is important to act quickly when you find a home you like, because there are a lot of other buyers also doing the same thing. Competition is very high and a lot of homes are selling without conditions. In order to protect yourself, make sure your finances are in order and be prepared to make a strong offer. And remember, you don't have to buy if you don't want to. So don't feel pressured. If you want to wait it out or see how the market does in the next few months or next few years, then so be it. But just remember, just like anything else in life, there is a risk with that. The risk is possibly pricing yourself out of the market if the market continues to rise. And for sellers, this means the market is in your favor. Low inventory means less options for buyers. If you have a house that you tried to sell in the second half of last year, but you were unsuccessful, now may be a good time to give it another shot. And also, if your house is located in a not so great area, or perhaps has less desirable characteristics, like backing onto train tracks or highways or facing a really busy street, this may be a good time for you to consider selling to take advantage of the low inventory, as buyers are more likely to look past those flaws.